Hi y'all, welcome back to the Tiny Texan Cooks. Today we're going to be making real shepherd's pie. Stay tuned. Shepherd's pie, or otherwise known as cottage pie in Britain, or known as parmentier in France, is a dish made from minced meat topped with mashed potatoes and baked. Now there's a number of variations that you can do with this. I like to make mine in a pie pastry crust on the bottom, and I also like to put some Moroccan spices in it. So mine's not exactly traditional, but I think that you'll find it better than the original. So let's give it a go. I made my own pie crust, but you can also buy some that works just as well. You'll need a large carrot, some mushroom stems. I don't need the whole stems. I'm actually saving the caps for another purpose, but these mushrooms don't need to be pretty. Also using a couple cloves of garlic, some potatoes for mashing, about a quarter of an onion, a half of a pound of ground meat. I'm using beef. Lamb also works well. You could also use pork. About a half cup of frozen peas, some spices of celery salt, allspice, cinnamon, ground cumin, and also some tomato and chicken bouillon. Prep the vegetables as shown. Cook the ground meat on medium heat until it begins to brown. Roll out the pie crust onto parchment paper. This is just going to be on the bottom of the dish, so it doesn't have to be real pretty or even perfect. Otherwise, I would put a piece of parchment paper on top of the dough as well, but I'm just going to roll this one out as flat as I can get it. After preheating the oven to 375, I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper on top of the pie crust and then cover it with some pinto beans. Then pre-bake it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Bring the potatoes to a boil until they're tender. Once the meat is browned, add the carrots and the onions and saute it until the onions are translucent.